Welcome. Today, we're counting down our picks for the best off-road games that you should check out. And without further ado, let's dive right in. MotorMax, Off-Road Extreme. This game is basically a precursor to all those SpinTires games, dropping a full 6 years before SpinTires even hit the scene, and surprisingly, it seems unrelated to SpinTires. However, the gameplay feels so similar. It's got the same diff-lock and all-wheel drive mechanics you'd expect. Instead of hauling lumber through Siberia though, you're driving civilian SUVs around some seriously rugged terrain. So if you're into the whole off-road simulation vibe, this one's definitely worth checking out. It's like a hidden gem that laid the groundwork for all the muddy, treacherous fun we get in SpinTires and its successors. Heavy Duty Challenge, the off-road truck simulator. Now, if you're into a driving sim game that focuses on fun off-roading, this game might interest you. It's got a lot of missions, so you're good there. However, inside the cabin is where it shines. The interiors are detailed, the damage systems will make you wince, and there are upgrade options to pimp your ride. Moreover, it supports every type of control setup, mouse and keyboard, a steering wheel, or a gamepad, all with force feedback for an immersive driving experience. So, whether you're hauling cargo, exploring off-road, or chasing that championship glory, this simulator's got it all. MX vs ATV Legends. This game is definitely a step up from before, but let's keep it real. It's far from perfect, at least to the reflex is the best bros. Speaking of which, the free roam mode in this game is quite fun to play, especially if you're looking for a different kind of off-roading compared to the usual car or truck off-roading. Off-roading with a bike is a thing, you know? So if you're in it for the simple and fun dirt biking experience, or just love the series, give it a go, cause you'll like it.
Test your driving skills in this Dakar 18 qualifying.
Dakar 18. This game presents an open world across Peru and Argentina, giving players a vast terrain to explore. With cars, bikes, trucks, SXS, and quads at your disposal, you'll navigate through diverse landscapes including dunes, mud, rocks, and more. So, for those of you who are into Dakar Rally, it's like a paradise. However, it isn't your typical arcade-style dash to the finish line. Forget about maps or pit stops. You'll rely on coordinates to find your way and hit checkpoints while tackling harsh terrains. Simply put, you'll find a game that offers a truly immersive off-road racing experience.
32. Speed limit zone 30. PC.
Off-Road Drive. This game is seriously impressive for its time. Think physics on par with SnowRunner and similar titles, but with a unique twist. The way cars handle and push through mud here is top-notch, arguably on par with any other true off-road game. However, the game has mixed reviews, and honestly, it deserves them. This isn't an entry-level game by any stretch. The controls are complex and the driving can be pretty unforgiving, and for some people, that's a major turnoff. So, if you want a somewhat hardcore simulator-style off-road game, this is for you. Monster Jam Steel Titans 2. This one is currently the go-to game for people who want to play a proper monster truck game without installing any kind of mods. If you're a regular guy and just want to feel like you're on top of the world while hearing that roaring monster truck engine sound with all the bombastic action from your couch, this is your game. Buy it, play it, and experience one of the most fun arcade racing games of the modern era. Trust me, if you're not a hardcore player, you'll have fun with this one. Off-Road Mechanic Simulator. In this game, you're not just fixing up cars as the title suggests, you're also transforming them into off-road monsters. Your clients will want the best parts, ones that turn their vehicles into terrain-dominating beasts. Think higher suspensions, snorkels, and all that good stuff. And once you've souped up these vehicles, you get to take them for a spin. You must drive them through tough terrains, climb cliffs, cross muddy rivers, and soak in some stunning scenery along the way. Oh, and don't forget to give them a good wash before handing them back to the client. Overpass. First off, if you're expecting high-speed racing and power slides, this isn't the game for you. This game is all about obstacle crawling, precise throttle management, careful steering, and picking the best path with the most grip. It's more about endurance and tackling obstacles at the right speed, which often means going really slow, though sometimes a bit of momentum is necessary. Overall, this game is all about finding and maintaining grip. So if you're not up for the challenge, maybe this isn't for you. But if you're patient and enjoy a good off-road challenge, give it a shot. SpinTires. This is a niche simulator that throws you into the driver's seat of Soviet off-road vehicles and challenges you to navigate some seriously harsh terrain. And the real MVP of this game? The mud. Yep, it's the most realistic virtual sludge you'll ever see. It reacts to your truck's tires in real time. The heavier your vehicle, the deeper it sinks. And trust me, you will get stuck. That's where the fun begins. You will switch between vehicles to move your load across the tough landscape. Moreover, you can also tackle this solo or team up with your friends in multiplayer mode. Gravel. This title is an off-road racing game that leans towards arcade-style racing, which is entertaining overall, but the collisions can feel overly dramatic, sending cars flying like space shuttles. However, the game's fast pace and enjoyable driving experience shine through, especially when driving without assists. The AI is also surprisingly fair and offers a good challenge. Plus, the variety of tracks and courses adds to its appeal, making it a solid choice for racing fans. So, even though it's not a realistic game, it's quite fun to play, especially if you're not a hardcore player. The Crew 2. Now this is one of the best games when it comes to open world driving, or in this case, off-roading. That's right, cruising around the beautiful world while riding the virtual versions of off-road vehicles you cannot afford in real life feels so good in this game. And although it has a racing element, the game's popularity is boosted by many YouTubers showcasing their PCs, producing gameplay in maximum graphics. So if you value stunning graphics and enjoy cruising and off-roading around in an open world setting on your favorite off-roaders, check out this game.
Welcome to Dakar Desert Rally, partner. I'm your co-driver and navigator. I'm here to help
Dakar Desert Rally. This game is a bit of a wild ride and definitely not your typical stage rally experience. The simulation is in the navigation and orientation aspect, not the driving or riding. In arcade mode, the game is heavily assisted with mass starts, which means a lot of AI cars and bikes to bump into. It's chaotic but fun if you like that sort of thing. Pro mode, on the other hand, gives you a staggered start and is closer to the real Dakar experience. Here, understanding the roadbooks is crucial, so start learning them.
Stay on traces. Palm trees on the right.
Caution, brake. Right 3 opens.
WRC 7. This game takes the art of rally racing and gives it a serious workout. You'll be tackling everything from gravel pits to snowy slopes, and trust me, it's not just a Sunday drive. Moreover, the learning curve is about as steep as the hills you'll be racing on. However, this game is still kicking it with style, even in 2024. Sure, newer games might boast shinier graphics and fancy features, but its solid gameplay and immersive experience make it a gem that still shines bright. So if you're into immersive rally racing, give it a spin.
Long, tightens one.
Pure rock crawling. Here's the deal. Having a game that's laser focused on just rock crawling is a dream come true. Sure, you might not get the same satisfaction as you do in real life, but it's good enough. And unlike other games that throw you onto logging roads or gravel roads, this one zeroes in on the art of crawling. It's like they took your favorite part of off-roading and made it the whole game. So if crawling's your jam, you'll definitely want to grab this one. Just a heads up, though, it's being developed by just one person, so don't expect anything too grand. Mad Max. Alright, before you hit that dislike button, just hear me out for a second. I get it, Mad Max isn't a traditional off-roading game or purely vehicle-focused, but driving through its post-apocalyptic chaos is a core part of the experience. The game's world is wild and rugged, and navigating it with your customized vehicle is as thrilling as it gets. So, if you're into off-roading but also want a game with a gripping story and intense combat, Mad Max is definitely worth a look. It's a unique mix of high-octane driving and immersive gameplay you shouldn't miss. MXGP 2021, the official motocross video game. This title sticks to the familiar gameplay mechanics of its predecessors while making notable improvements over the previous installment. Compared to MXGP 2020, the handling is noticeably smoother and less finicky, much like MXGP 2019. It might not seem like a massive shift, but it definitely enhances the overall racing and riding experience, especially for longtime fans of the series. Overall, while it doesn't reinvent the wheel, it brings incremental improvements and delivers a polished experience for off-road biking enthusiasts. So, if you're into off-road biking, you'll definitely want to give this game a try. The Crew Motorfest. Motorfest may not be a proper off-road game, but it's great for just driving off-road cars or trucks and exploring the world. And if you're okay with that, then this is the game for you. And while its map may lack the scale and variety of its predecessors, it makes up for it with a lot of other things, like vehicles variety and exceptional graphics. Overall, if you're into a racing game that can also serve as just a casual off-road game located in a beautifully created world, then this game might be worth checking out. SpinTires, MudRunner. Just like its predecessor, this game focuses on delivering a realistic off-road experience, particularly with massive vehicles like heavy-duty trucks and specialized military rigs. However, similar to the original, you can install mods to tackle that muddy terrain with realistic physics while driving a variety of other vehicles, as long as the mods are available. And since this game is newer than the original SpinTires, it benefits from more support and a larger player base, which is definitely a plus. Anyway, I suggest you choose either this game or SnowRunner, which is also from the SpinTires franchise.
Items 40, right to the crest, 6 left, half long, tight.
EA Sports WRC. This game offers a thrilling departure from the wide, paved tracks of traditional sim racing games by immersing players in the challenging world of sim rally racing. Instead of smooth asphalt, you'll navigate a variety of surfaces including gravel, mud, ice, and snow, each requiring a different driving style to conquer. However, success in this game hinges on keeping a cool head and minimizing mistakes, as even the smallest error can prevent you from becoming a winner. And as for the bad reviews, most of them are not about the gameplay, so you're good there. Expeditions, a MudRunner game. Unlike MudRunner and SnowRunner, which focus on hauling heavy loads through muddy trails, Expeditions takes you into untouched wilderness. You'll explore rocky deserts, dense forests, and muddy rivers in locations like Colorado, Arizona, and the Carpathian Mountains. The missions in Expeditions are unique too. Instead of transporting concrete slabs or lumber, you'll be engaged in research and exploration tasks. You might find yourself transporting seismic equipment, locating an old aircraft wreck, or even hunting for dinosaur fossils. So, if you're a fan of MudRunner and SnowRunner, definitely give this game a spin. SnowRunner. This game is about navigating through swamps, mud, and snowy trails. It's tough, but if you're patient, bring the right gear, manage your fuel, and pick the smartest routes, you'll crush it. The game also throws you into places like muddy Michigan, frozen Alaska, and Russia's Taimyr region. Moreover, you've got all sorts of cargo to haul and missions to complete, from rebuilding bridges to delivering supplies and rescuing stranded trucks. SnowRunner also supports 4-player co-op from start to finish. Some missions are clearly meant for teamwork, so having your friends along will make things way more fun. Dirt Rally 2.0. Although some might argue that rally games aren't true off-road experiences since they race on tracks, I have to include this game because it's just that good. In this game, you'll find yourself spending hours on tracks that should only take minutes, struggling to complete a single session flawlessly. Every corner needs to be executed perfectly, and even the launch off the line will require numerous restarts. So, if you're ready for a true test of skill and patience, or if you're a jobless basement dweller with too much free time, this game is definitely worth a look. BeamNG.drive. This game has come a long way from its origins as a funny car wreck simulator, and now people are using it to experience the physics of real cars from the comfort of their rooms and gaming chairs. And as you can see, if you're up to tweaking things and installing mods, you can turn this game into a very fun virtual off-roading experience. However, it's important to note that this isn't a proper racing or driving game. Instead, it's the perfect game if you enjoy tweaking your cars and experiencing their realistic physics. Forza Horizon 5. This game has quickly become a top choice for anyone looking for a fun arcade racing and free roam experience. And just like its predecessors, it boasts impressive graphics and a massive car collection. And while the focus is mainly on sports cars and supercars, it doesn't neglect off-road enthusiasts. There are plenty of off-road vehicles and trucks designed to tackle the terrain in ways that sports cars simply can't. All in all, if you're not a hardcore off-road sim enthusiast and have no problem playing simple games, this one is very fun. Grand Theft Auto 5. As we know, the open world of GTA 5 is massive and actually pretty good for people who want to free roam in various vehicles, including trucks and jeeps. And if you're familiar with mods, you can even take the off-roading in this game to the next level. By installing some real vehicle mods, realistic vehicle physics mods, and maybe some graphics mods if you want to spice things up more, you could enjoy a full-on off-road exploration game where you can get out of a car and do other things. And before you ask, no, I'm not trolling. So do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos from us and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.